Hello, 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 hello. I want to welcome everybody so much. Thank you so much for taking your time out this Saturday evening to come hang out with me. I want to congratulate you on that. You could be anywhere. It's Saturday night, 7 o'clock. You could be out to dinner with the family, whatever it is, but instead, you chose to be here with me to learn more about the nutritional system that I'm using to help myself become more successful in my life. And it's really important, and it's something that not a lot of times do we think about, especially if we haven't been such a great success in our life. You know what I'm saying? My mentor recently, she had posted up. She's rereading the book Think and Grow Rich, and she just posted up the 12, essential, like the recipe for being rich. And man, it really hit home because that's exactly why I decided that enough was enough of being unhealthy in my life, and that I knew that I needed to start looking for something that would suit me, that would also um, meet the standards that I had for myself as far as integrity was concerned. I have been involved with other health and wellness companies before, and I was over it. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole thing. I was just over it, and it was very difficult for me to kind of slow it down and take a look. And lucky for me, it got real simple. I started seeing some signs, and the biggest sign is that the woman that I look up to to help me be a better person, help me be a better entrepreneur, she decided to embark on this path with this particular company, which I had already in my mind found. I had already in my mind decided it was the best one. If you were to go this route at all, the best one out there. And I'm going to show you why. I'm just going to give it to you tonight why. I want to give you a disclaimer right off the bat from me. I'm not trying to body shame or shame anybody in this. I do want to be very clear, though, because you see, I still have about 90 pounds to lose before I hit and even close to my goal weight. Okay. Just so you know, I've been using these nutritional products and working this system to help me get better here and here and here for the past. It's coming up on 2 months now. Okay. I haven't gotten on the scale since last month. However, I can tell you this: I know that I've lost 8 pounds of visceral fat. That's where all the weight came off. And how do I know that? Because that's where all the inches that I lost came off. And I lost 10.5 inches from my breast down to my hips. So all from my stomach area, from my abdomen to my waist, my hips, and my breast area. So that's a really good deal. That's a really great thing. And I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to get back on the scale. I'm about to close out my first 90 days with my last month inside using this nutritional product. But I want to tell you, it's not about just getting on board and doing this for 90 days. This is about changing your life completely, 100%, and running with it. And I'm going to show you why the products are worth it. I'm going to show you why the products are what you should be putting in your body, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as 66,000 other people that have had success with this system. We have 66,000 before and after pictures that we can show you. Okay, we're not going to because we don't have that kind of time tonight. However, people that are obese like I am, to people that just need to lose a little bit, to people that wanted to just take their athletics to the next level, for all sorts of different walks of life. Some people are just exhausted. There's a local lady here to me here in Florida. She was actually a physical fitness instructor. Okay, a physical fitness instructor. She's like, I was the most unhealthy physical fitness instructor in the world. She's a former Tampa Bay Buccaneers cheerleader, and her before and after is just like, get out. And now she's healthy, happy. She's full of energy system, and she's actually maxed it out. Like, she's using the system from an entrepreneurial point. Now, I know that I said that this is about the sound physical health for entrepreneurs. I'm not here to pitch you the business opportunity. I'm here to be talking to entrepreneurs about what they need to be doing for their body so they can have success in whatever business they're in. Now, if you are interested in learning more about the business, I will touch on it a little bit in this. It's a very simple thing to understand. I know that entrepreneurs are able to look at an opportunity, understand the benefits of the opportunity, and make a decision about it. But this hangout here is to talk about why it's important that we have sound physical health for our success, what the products are that I'm using, and why I think that it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, canned beer, and apple pie a la mode. Okay, I am in love with this, and it's not just, my brand new honeymoon stage because I've just joined and I just want everyone to know that this is the greatest thing that ever happened. No, I've been at it for a little bit. It's not easy. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but it's essential. And what I'm getting from this product, from this company, is helping me transform my life in more ways than just releasing the fat that I need to release. It is really taking it to a whole nother level. I'm a better entrepreneur. I'm a better mother. I'm a better grandmother, and I'm a better daughter for it. So let's go ahead and find out what was she talking about. What are these 12 things that Napoleon Hill wrote about? And I'm going to show you right now. Now, I know sometimes, let's see here. I'm going to come back to you. Yes. All right, good. We're on the page. Okay, this is 12 things that Napoleon Hill wrote in the book, Think and Grow Rich, and you may have even heard the video on YouTube. I might even decide to play it for you. But these are the 12 things that make a man rich or a woman rich or human beings rich. The number one thing on this list is a positive mental attitude. Now, I told you all that that was a requirement for coming here tonight, so we already got that covered. We already know that because you're an entrepreneur, that you're always looking for a better way to feel about something so that you can maintain your power in your business. So a positive mental attitude. If you're a home-based business entrepreneur like I am, that's part of your business is being sound mind, keeping your head straight. You probably already meditate. You probably already listen to a lot of personal development, read a lot of books. You probably already are doing that. If you're not, that's going to be part of what we're going to do together here. Okay, so a positive mental attitude is very important. Number two on the list. Okay, so we know the number one thing that you need in order to be rich is a positive mental attitude. The number two thing that you need to be rich is sound physical health. Number two. These are listed in order of importance, just so in case you're wondering. Napoleon Hill wrote these down in the order of importance. Number three, harmony in human relations. Now, there's something about number two and number one that comes into that, because if you ever notice that if you feel really tired, I certainly know I do, and I certainly know my family does. When I'm tired and I'm hungry, I'm not as easy to get along with. When I just wake up in the morning, I'm not as easy to get along with. However, when you're taking care of your body and you're putting the energy and the nutrition into your body that your body needs, harmony in your human relations starts to get a little bit better, right? So we can start focusing on that as well. Number four, freedom from fear. Now, that's part of the growth process. You're going to have fears going on, but when you are able to conquer your fear and understand that your why and what you're here for and your purpose in your life is so much bigger than your fear. Because most fears, guys, and this is a lot of the reasons why we're unhealthy, our body is going through fear as if it was primal fear. Okay, primal fear is real, life or death. You're being chased by an animal. You're about to die. Chances of you surviving are really small. And the fear, the chemicals that run through your body during periods of stress in your life are primal. And what they do is they do different things to protect you from attack from an animal or another human being. Okay, most people in the United States do not live in that kind of actual fear. I'm not saying that it's not existing in our world. Yes, we do. I mean, we have seen enough of the news to know that there are people that live out there in America right now, in Australia right now, in the UK right now, in Canada right now, that live in areas in which going outside is dangerous. Okay, it's usually not because they're going to get attacked by a lion. It's usually because other human beings are stressed out as well, and their animal fear that starts happening. And this is why disease or communities is because people that live in poor situations are not as secure feeling. A secure feeling, your body reacts by protecting itself. So we have the beer belly. That's why we have that. That would actually be a benefit to a human being if they were running from from I'll use saber tooth again. If the animal was able to catch you and maybe inflict a little wound on you, and maybe you would still be running to get away, maybe you would still be fighting for your life, the visceral fat would be there to hopefully protect your organs from being punctured by the tiger's teeth or claws. However, in this day and age, visceral fat isn't protecting anybody from anything. That is not the case. The things that are a danger to us in society right now get right through visceral fat, number one. Number two, that's not even the area in which people are the danger is focused on. However, when your visceral fat becomes extensive and it's not healthy, you know, from your rib cage, okay, and from your skeletal system. But when it gets to be so big, you're actually applying pressure to those organs, and they are not functioning as well as they should be. And that stress comes from going to a job you hate every single day, from not having a job that you hate every single day. Driving down the street, whether you realize it or not, your inner primal body takes 60 miles an hour as fear. Okay, you may think that you're relaxed and enjoying your car and enjoying your ride, and it's not like you're stuck in traffic or anything, right? You're driving along a country road and you're feeling fine, and the windows are open and your hair's flowing and you feel good. Your inner primal body is telling your organs that you're in danger, and it's going to do everything it can to protect you. Another problem that we have, especially with home-based business entrepreneurs, is that we're on the computer a lot. Now, when we're looking at the screen like we are right now, what it's doing, especially this time of night, you notice at 7 o'clock, if you're looking outside, if you're in my hemisphere of the world, it's starting to get dark. It's twilight. This is what this is doing to the body, is telling the body, hey, it's still daytime. And it's called the circadian rhythm. And what's going on with daytime? And way back when we were just primal beings and we weren't living in this modernized world, if we were moving at night and we were awake at night and sleeping more during the day than we are at night, and at night we were up, it would be telling the body by other human primate animals in which you need to stay moving at night when others can't see you, and sleep during the day when the others that do not have reflective eyes, like big cats and whatnot, can't see you when you're sleeping. Okay, it's if you ever looked at any survival magazine or book, especially like this is a handbook that every household should have. It's called the United States Army SAS Survival Handbook or something like that. It's a little tiny thing. And one of the number one rules is when you are moving away from a military unit and you want to stay unseen because your resources, maybe you don't have the ability to protect yourself or your ability to fight back to, say, a military, you get caught in hostile territory. Number one rule is to sleep in the day and move and eat at night. This way, other human beings aren't likely to see you. So when you're doing that, when you're staying up and you're looking at your computer at night, guys, what you're telling your body is that you're in a situation like that. Your body doesn't know that you're not running away from a rival tribe. Your body treats your body as if, holy shit, you're in trouble. And again, what it's going to do is going to help you build some more visceral fat to protect your organs. And your rhythm's going to be off, and you need vitamin D, guys. You're not getting vitamin D off your screen. And what the screen is doing is faking your eyes out into thinking it's like nighttime, daytime at night. Okay? What you need to be doing is getting outside in the daytime more often. You need to get some blue filters for your computer. Actually, there is an actual app that you can use. I have it on my phone, and there's an app you can use for your computer to make it so that your screen isn't saying sunlight to your eyes every time you look at it. Really super powerful stuff. Ever since I've installed that little app just on my phone, and I don't use that an awful lot. I use that for Instagram. Okay, I'm going to bed a little bit earlier, waking up earlier. Now I don't know if that's directly connected. It could be a combination of all the things I'm doing for my health. However, that is going to give you fear, even if you don't realize it. So when you're afraid that you're going to get fired from your job, if you're afraid that you're not going to make the bills on time, if you're afraid of whatever it is. Those things are discomfort to your body, and they stop you from becoming the wealthy person that you were put here to be. There are certain people out there in this world that will try to make you believe that there's a limited amount of resources on this planet, that there's only so much of that can go around. You've ever heard that? Maybe you've even heard from your parents at one point at a time, your money doesn't grow on trees. Well, that's all bullshit, because we know money's paper, and of course it grows on trees. It's part of a tree. There's no lack for anything in this world, and you need to. I part of this program, I'm going to show you something that's going to help you really bust through fear, as well as feeding your body the right things at the right time. Because another thing that happens as we're feeding our body this toxic sludge that's called food these days, even this wonderful organic food that you can get, if you've been able to get your hands on wonderful organic food, is still coming out of the ground that's been depleted. It's still living in an area where there's insecticide control and all sorts of stuff like that. So even organic food isn't perfect, and it's not as full of nutrients as it was 50 years ago, 100 years ago, or back when you were a primal human being. Okay, we have tooth decay. We have also, I could get into it. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to move on to the number 5. Number 5 is the hope of future achievement. So rich people have goals. How's about that? Poor people like to say, oh, the rich are just greedy. They can never be satisfied with what they have. They always keep reaching for something more. That's not enough. No, of course not. Rich people always have hope for future achievement, are always bettering themselves, whether that means that they're going to increase the bottom line. Increasing the bottom line, guys, that's the last thing on this list, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, the capacity for applied faith. That means that, as you're moving through troubles in your life, and you're moving through things, and faith and fear don't exist in the same place. They can't. So the capacity to apply faith even when you're not feeling faith, that's what rich people do, that people that are not rich cannot do. Willingness to share one's blessings with others. In other words, this is an interesting thing. I come from a long line of service industry, meaning bartenders, waiters, servers, cooks, anybody that works in the hospital, I can't even talk, restaurant business. Okay, when people come in and they're stingy with their money when it comes to tipping out, it's usually the people that are not rich. I'm not saying that there aren't some poor people that don't tip really well. Lord knows I've been one. However, when you can spot people that culturally, and I'm not talking about white or black or anything like that. I'm talking about like subcultures within our culture. When you can spot a person and they come in with their family and they sit down and they run you ragged and they give you no tip whatsoever, it has very little to do with anything, but that they just don't think that there's enough to go around. And that's a big deal. Rich people also give away much more of their income in percentage to what they totally make compared to what poor people give away. Okay, rich people give away, I think the stats say, and I did not look up stats, but you can Google it, guys. Anywhere from 30 to 40% of their total income will go out to helping people. To helping people. They're philanthropists. Rich people are philanthropists. Why? Because they're not worried about paying the bills. Because they have hope for the future. Because they have faith. They have a positive mental attitude. And they know that some people need the fucking help. So they give. The average poor person, if they're a religious tithing poor person, you're looking at 5% of their total check. If they can. Now, I'm not saying that one gift is bigger than the other. What I'm saying is the percentage says a lot about how a person feels about money. I think that being able to give more of myself would be better. Do you not? I have great plans for what I'm going to do with my money as I build my own personal empire. And I'm going to do quite a bit. There's a lot that I'm going to do. It's not going to be about how much money I can put in my bank account. And it's not about helping people to make myself feel better for being rich. That's not what it is. It's not a tax shelter. It's life. People that are rich give more, period. Next time that you find yourself feeling stingy, or next time you walk by somebody that's looking for money, like maybe they're asking for money, maybe they don't have it. If you've got it, give it. It doesn't matter what they're spending it on. Okay? Now, I want to keep on that one there. They share one blessings with others. They're also not the kind of person that look what I've done for you. Okay? They're not. That's not the case. They give. Okay. To be engaged in the labor of love. Now, I'm not going to say, well, of course. But when you are engaged in the labor of the love, let me tell you what, my mother worked from midnight, about 1 o'clock in the morning. She went to work at 1 o'clock in the morning, worked as a short order cook in a restaurant in our town until 9 o'clock in the morning. And then from 9 o'clock in the morning, she got in the car and she drove to another job and she worked there until the early afternoon to late afternoon, every single day for I couldn't count how many years. Now that was part of the labor of love, right? However, think about what was going on there. In order for her to be able to make the bills, in order for her to be able to have any hope of future achievement, to feel freedom from fear, she had to work 2 full-time jobs to take care of me. A rich person does not work jobs. Now, that's, you don't do what you have to do for your family. What if my mother had had the opportunity to be part of this opportunity at that time? Her life would have been very different. Are you in that kind of place right now? Are you in that place where we're working 2 different jobs to get paid? Because obviously, if you were getting paid what you deserve, one job would cover it. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be amazing if you could put yourself in the position? They have an open mind on all subjects, especially towards people. They're not closed-minded. They travel. They learned about people, and they're open-minded about things. They're open-minded about things. Closed-minded people are not rich. Now, I'm not saying that you won't run across a rich person here and there every once in a while that's missing 1 or 2 of these things. Of course you will. People are humans, right? However, is that the kind of rich person you want to be? Do you not want to encompass all the things? Number 10, complete self-discipline. Truly rich people are not found passed out in a bathroom in a bar. Truly rich people are not obliterated, intoxicated, unable to see, drowning in their sorrow. They just don't do it. Because they care about themselves, because they have sound physical health, because they have hope for the future, because they don't need to check out of their life, because their life is amazing. And so they have self-discipline. When they set their mind to achieve something, they go out there and they achieve it, no matter how long it takes. They don't stop until they've won. And then they create a new goal for themselves and they keep going. That's what rich people do. Poor people quit. Poor people cop out. Poor people give up. Poor people drink too much. Poor people eat too much. Poor people blame everyone else too much. Number 11, wisdom with which to understand people. So not only are rich people open-minded, they have the wisdom to understand people. Even though you may feel like I'm being harsh tonight, I'm using harsh words, I'm sectioning people into little places and putting them in little boxes. The difference is wisdom in which to understand people. Just because someone's going through it, just because you see someone struggling, doesn't make them a bad person. Rich people have the wisdom to understand that, because we all have our moments in which we just have a hard time. So get the wisdom in life. And last but not least, about the 12 things that make a man rich, is being financially secure. That's the last thing. Now, yes, number 12 can help a lot of those other things be real, but I'm telling you, you will not have number 12 stay around for any length of time if you don't have number 1, number 2, number 10, number 3, number 5, number 7, any of them from 1 to 12. You will not have lasting fun without them. You ever meet somebody that's won the lottery or read about them on the news, and a year later they're broke? Money for a settlement, and a year later they're broke. They got a couple of nice cars, maybe, a couple of nice clothes, a couple of nice things, and maybe that's all they got now. Maybe they don't have it anymore. To the credit, maybe it's just a matter of time. Because if you don't work on these things, know that you add to your life, whether you win it from a scratch off or you earn it through blood, sweat, and tears, will you be able to keep it without these 12 things? I'm going to show you a picture of a bunch of millionaires. Now, all these people have something in common outside of the fact that they've all made $1 million or more. And if you look at them, I'm going to tell you what I see. I see longevity. I see people that have a sparkle in their eyes. I see people that have overcome tremendous challenges. I see people that are living differently. I can see these people just feeling better, looking better. Every single one of these people are millionaires within inside of the system that I'm about to show you that I'm using to get my health together. This woman right here, her name is Susan Sly. She is what you call a millionaire maker. She has helped over 27 people become a millionaire. 27 people. I'm in her team. Let's go on. I wanted to share this with you before we go on to talk about the products. I definitely want to show you what's going on. But I really want to play this video for you. It's very quick. Don't go away. I haven't lost anybody yet, have I?
Everyone desires to be rich, but not everyone knows what constitutes enduring riches. And most people believe riches to consist only in material things that money can buy. Now here is a list of the 12 things which constitute real riches. Number 1, a positive mental attitude. Observe that it heads the list. And second, sound physical health. And third, harmony in human relations. And fourth, freedom from fear. And fifth, the hope of future achievement. And 6, the capacity for applied faith. And 7, willingness to share one's blessings with others. 8, to be engaged in the labor of love. 9, an open mind on all subjects toward all people. 10, complete self-discipline. 11, wisdom with which to understand people. And 12, financial security. Observe, if you will, with great benefit, the fact that money comes at the end of the list of the 12 things that make men rich.
Pretty wild, huh, guys? I think so too. All right. Let me get right into it, guys. Here we go. We're going to juice it up a notch here. I'm going to give you a disclaimer right off the bat. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. We know exactly why I must say that. I'll tell you this right now. If you were in the medical profession and you decided to holistically begin treating your patients, you would lose your medical license. Okay? So the FDA cannot approve this and will not approve this. And we do not diagnose, treat, or prevent any diseases here. Weight loss should be considered typical. Should not be considered typical. A study performed in 2012 by the University of Illinois at Chicago, subjects lost an average of 9 pounds with an average of 2 pounds of loss from visceral fat over 30 days on the Isagenix system. The subjects also had a greater level of adherence, which means they kept the weight off, and had more consistent weight loss from week to week compared to subjects on a traditional diet. Earnings levels for Isagenix independent associates that appear in this publication are examples and should not be construed as typical or average. Income level achievements are dependent upon the individual associate's business skills, personal ambition, time commitment, activity, and demographic factors. For average earnings, see the Isagenix independent associates earnings statement found at isagenixearnings.com. Let me go back and see if anybody has any messages here. Okay, very good. And here we go. So what does your dream life look like? I asked yesterday, what's the one physical activity that you really would like to do? Whether you want to do it again or you want to do it for the first time. And just right now, in the body that you've made for yourself, that you're living in, what would you like to do? Like, what do you see your life like? And what's preventing you from doing it? Are you struggling with your weight? Are you lacking enough energy to even get through the day, walk your dog, take a walk around the block with your grandchild, whatever? Are you having diminishing physical performance? Are you just not able to pull off what you used to be able to pull off, even though you don't feel like you've really changed that much? Is your body noticing that the food that you're eating, even though it's still the food that you've been eating, is no longer supplying your body with the nutrients it needs? Are you feeling older than you are? I mean, do you just feel like, gosh, I'm so feeling old, I get it. I just turned 44 years old and I feel way, just before I started using the system, I just really was feeling really old. So anyway, and are you in financial pain? Are you in financial pain? Would you like to go on vacation, but you just don't have the money? Would you like to give more at the church or give more to your community, but you just don't have the money to do it? And because you're working 2 full-time jobs, you don't have the time to do it either? Do you just feel like, when is this ever going to end? Do the bills come in and you say, when is this ever going to end? Instead of just simply writing a check and paying the bill? I mean, that's what it's supposed to be like. And somewhere along the line, things got crazy. They told you that you need to have a skill or you need to go to school so you can get a job and work at that job, and then you would have everything would be okay. Well, look at what's happened to this place in the past, 15 years. That's a lie. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I know people that have specialized skills and can't get a job in those areas. And if they can't accept that pay in those areas anymore because of all the money that they invested to get that skill. Now they're paying other people less money to get. Okay? 1.9 billion adults are overweight or obese. 80% of adults don't meet the recommended amount of weekly exercise. Weight loss and diet management is the $672 billion industry. And the reason why that keeps getting bigger every day is because the entire industry is set up to keep you coming back for more. Okay, diets don't work. They just don't work. And we'll show you in a little bit here. Poor nutrition is a major cause for daily lack of energy. Our hectic lifestyles combined with too few hours of quality sleep, like I talked about earlier, poor eating habits, and all that's causing fatigue and low energy. Low energy can lead to a lack of mental alertness, weakened muscles, and lethargy. Too many performance supplements lack scientific support. So, say you are physically fit, quote unquote, and all of a sudden you've noticed that your performance is going to the crapper, and all of a sudden you're down at the convenience store buying a 5 hour energy shot. That's you're drinking Gatorade. You're loading your body up with more of the chemicals that are hurting the body. Most athletes lack proper branched chain amino acids for quality performance. Branched chain amino acids, very essential for the proper development of your muscles. Pre-workout supplements have the potential to dramatically improve athletic performance. Potential premature aging triggers are everywhere every day. They're part of all the reasons why I was talking about the primal fear that we have, that our bodies don't know the difference, and we're putting our bodies through so much stress. Your body's reacting as if you're a caveman, and it's adding all this stuff to you. The global population of people over 65 and older is expected to triple to 1.5 billion by the year 2050. Now, just because people are living longer, guys, doesn't mean they're living any better. Are you looking forward to that? Are you looking forward to what it's going to be like to not be able to retire from your job until you're 70 years old, because that's when they decided to change Social Security to? Are you relying on Social Security? Imagine not being able to stop working full time for a job till you're 70. Sorry, guys, but that's a bunch of bullshit right there. Okay? The anti-aging industry is estimated to reach a 285 billion by 2018. That means there's a ton of products out there to help people look younger. It's a huge industry. So money and work are primary stresses for 76% of people. Even if my mother was like, when I was talking about it, even if she was in love with those two jobs, I know she enjoyed them enough. I mean, thank God. Even though that was the case, it's still a huge amount of stress on your life, right? So money and work are primary stresses. The average person spends 86,400 hours working in their lifetime. And most of us, 97% of the people of this planet don't do work that they love. Being okay with your job and loving your work are two different things. 59% of people worry that they won't have enough money for retirement. I could just imagine how many people are worried about they're not going to be able to get the bills paid this week or this month. So Isagenix offers solutions. We offer weight loss, energy performance, healthy aging, and wealth creation. You might have remembered them from before. This is the girl I was talking about in Tampa, right here, Amira M. She's 2014 Isabody Grand Prize winner. I had the privilege to meet this exceptional human being in Tampa last month. Very exciting stuff. So Isagenix systems help create lasting transformation for all lifestyles. So no, you're not going to come in here and do a challenge and then just stop buying the products and go back to eating salads and steamed vegetables and whatnot. This is it, guys. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this guy. Supports healthy weight management. 24 grams of undenatured whey and milk protein to aid in lean muscle growth. Now, this is grass-fed, free range, no hormones, no bad stuff. This is the real deal, guys. It's also undenatured whey and casein protein. I'm not sure if we have casein in ours, but I was just recently researching what protein is more bioavailable to the human being, to us, to humans. And it's whey protein at 10 grams per hour. That's coming in your body. Your body's able to do that. So it's pretty amazing. And ours is made with the best, most bioavailable protein on the planet. 23 vitamins and minerals to nourish an active lifestyle. This is our Cleanse for Life product. This is off the chain. It tastes, I don't even know how to explain it. One of my girls calls it tastes like lollipops, but I don't eat lollipops. I'm not really big on sugary things, so I do really love what are those things? Like gummy bears. I love gummy stuff, but I don't eat it anymore. This helps protect your body from free radicals, vitamins and minerals to nourish the body and promote better health, supports metabolism, weight loss, and weight management. Tons of really good stuff in here. I mean, I will definitely, you can look at the actual ingredients, but this is very anti-inflammatory, very, very, very good. Ionic Supreme, this is number one. This is how I start my day. This is adaptogens, okay? If you've never heard of adaptogens, look it up. I'm telling you, you need to have them. This assists in improved mental clarity. I take this right away in the morning. This way my family can deal with me a little bit better in the morning because I'm a little bit of a bitch in the morning. Don't laugh. I know everyone in the house is going to laugh to hear me say that. Supports recovery and physical performance and helps combat the effects of stress. So I will drink this in the morning, and if I feel extra stressed out in the afternoon or something like that, I'll have some more. So this is the must. You've got to have this. It's got to be coming into the house. It's phenomenal. I call it my green stress juice. This is another product that I will not do without. This is the Ageless Essentials with Product B Isagenix, which is a telomere support system. This delivers essential vitamins and minerals. It comes in convenient AM packs for maximum absorption and supports overall health and well-being. This Product B, let me tell you something, off the chain. It feels so good to have that in there. And because I'm a coffee lover, it really helps me a lot to know that I can drink a coffee I can feel good about. Okay, this is a fairly traded blend of 100% Arabica. This is actually coffee that you have to brew. Most health and wellness companies that have coffee, it's an instant, and not a lot of people like that. And there's another thing here. There are no mushrooms in this coffee. I know that can be a little extreme. I used to drink a coffee with mushroom in it, and one time I got a hold of a batch that just was more mushroom than coffee, and it was awful. So you don't want to go through that. Its cool grind technology prevents over roasting. It also helps it from becoming overly acidic. Green tea extract and coconut oil are already in it to help deliver a smooth finish. You don't even need to drink this with a creamer if you're a creamer lover. If you are a creamer lover, I've got a little recipe for you that you can let go of creamer and just drink this and have a really super power breakfast drink. This is fantastic. It's also approved for cleanse days. This is phenomenal. You can go with organic or you can go with premium roast. Okay, these are the solutions in action. We saw a picture of these folks earlier. Now this is the science, and this is probably the most important part. Hello, Stella. Isagenix stands behind a no-compromise products. This is John W. Anderson. He's one of the founders of Isagenix, and that's the Isagenix research and science team. 25 of the healthiest, the most beautiful scientists, full-time scientists, working for Isagenix. Always improving and trying to make our product the best it can possibly be. Isagenix has built its reputation on exceeding all standards commonly used in the nutraceutical industry. And this vision of creating a no-compromise company places Isagenix in a category of its own. Now, this isn't a company that just came around 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. This company's been around for going on 13 years now. And the products are uncompromised. They do not, there's no soy, there's no sucrose, there's none of that bullshit that people want to tell you is okay. It's not okay. You already have enough of that hiding in the other stuff you're eating. You certainly don't want it in your health and wellness products, guys. Okay? So, Isagenix is scientifically validated. Now, this is why I've had a couple of people actually say this to me. Oh, I've already lost weight, just not eating pasta. Or I've already lost weight, eating more organically. And I'm very proud of them, and I'm going to want you too when you decide to go ahead and take the step forward in your life. I'm going to want you to continue doing those things. That is a must. In order for these products to work really well, you should be eating well. You don't want to be eating McDonald's at dinner time while you spent the whole day eating, ingesting these incredible products that are going to help you live a happier life. No. So it's good that you're eating better. And I'm glad you've seen some results. However, you're going to gain it back. And I'm going to prove it to you. A study conducted at the University of Illinois at Chicago found that Isagenix system led to more weight loss, more fat loss, and more visceral fat loss. Another study conducted at Skidmore College found that Isagenix was more effective at maintaining weight loss and improved body composition. Do we get more into that? I've got to get you the information on that. Let's go. Let's continue here and meet the owners. Our vision is to impact the world health and free people from physical and financial pain, while in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. Now, these guys are just a hoot. They're absolutely, I mean, Jim is hysterical. If you went to my website and you watched that first video, Why Isagenix, I mean, that's him being all calm, cool, and collected. You should see his videos. He's a trip, guys. And actually, this week, if you live in the United States or Canada, we have free shipping up until end of tonight. You don't want to push it any further than that. Free shipping on any products from the 30-day cleanse up. So he's hysterical. He's doing this crazy funny dance, and you're going to get a kick out of him. But these guys, these are the other founders. We met the science guy right here, and these are the marketing guys. These two people have tremendous success in the network marketing industry. They wanted to have a company that was for the associate, okay? So if you are looking at this a little bit on that aspect, that's a really important thing. This company understands what it means to be a network marketer, and they're not going to steal your check once you've built your business because you have a little side gig going on, okay? They understand that as an entrepreneur, you're probably going to have your irons in more than one pot, okay? So that's a big deal. So aligning yourself with the right company over a decade of financial stability. They're ranked number 13, largest direct selling company in North America, and number 27th globally. 9 years in a row on the Incorporated 5,000 list, and more than $6 million USD in global charitable contributions. Didn't I say rich people give more? Well, that's the deal. Okay, they do. And our chosen contribution here is Make-A-Wish Foundation. Okay, so why network marketing? Well, if you're an entrepreneur, you've already you know. If you're not an entrepreneur, let me go back to the hangout. Is there anybody that needs to hear about why we should be in network marketing? Because if not, I will just move on and get to that study that I want to talk about with Skidmore University. Go ahead and holler at me. All right, very good. We're going to move on past that because you already know. Now, this is something that even though if you're not interested in building this as a business, or you are an entrepreneur and you already understand, I want to kind of give you a little insight into the power of this front-loaded compensation plan. It's out of this world. So here you are, and you get your buddy Robert and your buddy Sue to join with you, right? And they join with the President's Pack and a Business Builder Pack. 2 people, that makes you a consultant. And you're going to get $370 in bonuses. Have your 2 people join Isagenix with a value pack or a President's Pack, which would be this here looks like the Business Builder, the President's Pack. And you help Sue do the same. You're looking at $200, and then you're looking at $250. If you achieve that in 30 days, you're looking at $820. That's called a free nutritional supply. See, free nutritional supply is an amazing thing. Plus, you're helping these people get healthy. You're helping people change their life and become the best entrepreneurs that they could be. That's what's up, guys. I'm telling you. So hard work. With hard work, you have an opportunity to experience financial freedom, and the compensation plan is I don't spend that much on myself. That's probably not true. I could probably go through it and sit down with you and audit the money that you spend on food for yourself every month. I'm telling you. So this is how you're going to start. This is for the person that wants everyone in their house to start using these products right now. You don't want to wait. You want the You want your teenager to be using the Isoline Pro to help them repair their muscles after workouts. You want them to also, maybe they're coming home from school and they're exhausted. And they just went to practice and they need to do their homework and they might need a little E. Okay, energy plus, E plus, share the shot. All this stuff here is going to help you really introduce this to your family in such a way and help you build your business in such a way that's just out of this world. So for less than $40 a day, you could have this. This for the United States USD, if you live in Canada, it's $11.99. In the United States, it's $1,099. This here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 shakes a day for you, 1 shake a day for someone else in the house. And then you have some extra Isopro whey. You also have 2 different whey thins, which is incredible. The Isodelights, which is chocolate. You don't want to go without that. Enough for you to do a full cleanse. Your product B, your Ageless Essentials with product B. More vitamins here. Sleep. We have so much going for us right now. It's just crazy. This kit is that I am going to crush this. Not only am I healthy right now with me, I'm going to crush this. You're going to get a blender and you're going to get sample packs as well. Here is your second best way to join, and this is what I always suggest to everyone do, because most people, it seems like these days we've been eating out so much we don't even have a blender around the house. So you're going to get a bullet right off the bat, right there. You're going to have your full 30-day cleanse with your Isagenix product B. I really feel that the best way for you to experience this product line is to have as much of the products as you possibly can right away for yourself. So here is a full 30-day fat-burning cleansing system with the product B and Isagenix Ageless. Okay, the whole thing. You're also going to get the ice that you really need, especially for cleanse days. And you're going to get snack bars for today. You're going to get 2 sample packs. And I think you can alternate this with either sample packs or 1 e-shot. That's up to you guys. I mean, the e-shot is out of this world. That's more adaptogen power right there. This is your best kit, absolutely. And you'll be able to let your family try something here. You're not going to give a lot of this up though. That is $5.59 USD or $5.99 Canadian dollars. So that's a huge deal. If you're really serious on your health the best possible way that you can, you're going to want to go with the President's Pack. However, you might to do this because I want you to get healthy and I want you to do it as fast as you possibly can. So rather than say, oh, I don't want you coming in then, because it really doesn't matter. You know, yeah, I do make money off of what you purchase. I do build my business that way as well. But what's more important to me than anything is that you start. And this here is your basic 30-day cleansing and fat burning system. Okay, with this you will have 2 days of cleanses. You'll get a 4-pack of this Replenish, which is it's super good. That's basically all I can say about it right at this moment. It tastes delicious and it's super good. I know that that's not really a qualifying statement about what's healthy, but it is healthy. I can guarantee you that. And your 2 shakes a day, your full cleanse, your Ionic Supreme for every day, and your full cleanse support bundle, the full size. This is your good way to join. If you can't do this and you can't do that, this will do. The only difference here is you will get free shipping on all 3 of these if you're in Canada or the United States. The only difference here is an additional year prices. Now, friends don't let friends pay retail. If you were to buy this retail, you'd be paying significantly more money. So you definitely want to pay that $20. If you need help, I will help you right out with that. I can do the entire order for you. I can sit down with you, and you can be on the phone with me, and I can get you set up right. Okay, so this kit is good. Got it? It depends on. There's a couple of things that you need to understand here. It depends on your budget, number 1. Number 2, your level of seriousness. Now, if you just want to try it for 30 days, you're not going to buy the Business Builder Pack, which is what I call the family pack. You're not going to do that because this is not something you're not going to pack your house with $1,000 worth of nutritional goods just to try it out. Correct? So you want to keep that in mind. This is for the person that has the money and is damn serious about getting their health together. This is for the person that's damn serious about getting their health together but can't do a President's Pack rate at this point. Maybe this will be your next month. Maybe this will be your third month. But you want to start here. Okay? Okay, so we're going into the notes part. Now, I want to make sure that... Do we got anybody left here? Whoop, whoop. We got you guys here. Holla! Let me go back. I want to show you these sexy people again, and I want to... Excuse me. Goodness gracious. I want to show you that Skidmore. Let me go ahead and log into my Isagenix back office and show you. Oh, they're doing their maintenance right now. I might not be able to show you that. Okay, so this is what I'll do, guys. If you want to know more about the Skidmore College, I can tell you off the top of my head. Basically, what they did is they took. They found that the people that were on Isagenix kept their weight off and were healthier than the people that just continued on in a healthy, that did Isagenix for 30 days and then changed to eating just healthy. And the people that stayed on Isagenix and continued to eat healthy maintained their weight loss and even lost more visceral fat. The people that left Isagenix and stayed on a heart healthy diet, eating good food, gained almost everything back within a year. That's the basic rundown of that. So the site's down, so I'm sure all the different things that I could show you about that would be down as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show my face, what's up? So this is what, guys, this is what I'm going to want you to do. I'm going to go ahead and show this offer. Since the website's down, you're not going to be able to get to that, but you're going to want to make sure you have that website. It's coachtara.isagenix.com. You're going to go there. You're going to select your country and your language. Okay? And you're going to go ahead and you're going to order. I have the three options right on that page. I have the big pack, the medium pack, and the good pack. Okay? I have best, better, and that's what I got going on, and good. You select the one that's going to work for you. Take your time going through it. I would prefer it if you just let me know. You send me an email, a message, give me a call on the phone, and we'll sit down and go through it together because it can be a little bit confusing on your first order. After that, it's going to be nothing. But I'm pretty used to working on the computer and stuff like that. So just to keep you, making sure that you're getting the best thing, the best products, and exactly how you need it, definitely get in touch with me. Give me a call, shoot me an email, shoot me a message on Facebook and say, Tara, I'm ready to order. Let's do it together because I don't want to make it. I want to make sure I'm ordering exactly what it is I want. All right? And I will see you on the other side. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I appreciate you. Congratulations. And I will see you on the other side. Peace.